Los Campesinos were originally scheduled to play the Friday of Culture Shock. Unfortunately, they had to cancel due to circumstances beyond their control. Luckily, party extraordinaire Andrew WK was there to fill their spot. Alright, so Andrew WK, you were a late addition to Culture Shock. How'd that come about?
Well, a good friend of mine who lives in New York City called me up last night and said, "Hey, do you want to play a show tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, I'm already DJing a show tomorrow. It was Friday night. I just DJ'd a few hours ago." And he said, "Well, it'll be before that or after that." And I said, "Well, maybe after that." And he said, "Okay, it's Culture Shock." I said, "Wait a minute, I've heard of Culture Shock." Now, I have a cousin who went to school here, okay? And years before he even went here, I heard about this Culture Shock show. I had been invited to play. It didn't work with our schedule. Another time, there had been rumor of an invitation, an opportunity to come and participate here. And now I'm actually here on this last-minute invitation. It's... Yeah.
So are you excited about performing here?
I'm very excited to be here, very happy to be here on a Friday night. I mean, it's really as good as it gets. I just cruised in from Manhattan, and to be able to come to a place that's so nearby, so close to home, so close to my heart, yet is so different from where I was a few minutes ago. I mean, that's the spice of life. Variety, they call that.
You said you were DJing a show before this. Are you putting together any sort of new album or anything coming out? Any new work?
Yes, I have a new album that just came out a few weeks ago called Close Calls with Brick Walls / Mother of Mankind. It's a double album. It actually came out originally in 2006, but it's been re-released. Other than that, I'm getting ready to do the Warped Tour. We're doing the whole Warped Tour this year. It'll take us all around the country. And then after that, a brand new album. It's all on andrewwk.com.
For people here at Purchase, are you going to be performing at Warped Tour anywhere near here, Nassau Coliseum or somewhere in New Jersey?
I believe so, yes. We're playing every single Warped Tour date. So if it comes in the area, we'll be there. I think, yeah, New Jersey, maybe upstate New York. Certainly we will be in the vicinity.
You guys are so good to be here with you. If you can't see me, I'm right here. We're just jamming out. We're having fun. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
What initially got you into music, Andrew?
Well, I started taking piano lessons around age 4.5 and just followed that wherever it took me. I never imagined I'd be a professional musician. I don't know exactly that I am, but I like entertaining and I like playing music, and music has an ability to make a good feeling in the air.
I know that you, for a while, did inspirational speeches. Is that correct?
Yes, I've done some motivational lectures at various venues, including a lot of colleges, like NYU, for example, in the area. Also Yale. Also a school called Cooper Union in New York. Also a school called Northeastern. And have enjoyed the opportunity to talk about partying.
Aside from partying, what other kind of messages did you try and convey in your inspirational speeches?
Just to align yourself with what makes you feel good, to do what you want, and to not be afraid to do that, or at least not be afraid to have the courage to pursue that. I think a lot of times in life we've been told that you can't do what you really like, or you got to get serious and get a real job, or find a real career path or something. There's no real thing to do other than what you enjoy. So I'm out there for that cause, to do what people are happy to do, and that's fun for me to promote.
I know you're busy, so one last question. If you have one party tip to give the people at SUNY Purchase, what would that be?
Make sure to blow your nose and drink plenty of waters.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Even on such short notice, Andrew WK managed to come and party hard. I'm Tom Herrmann with Kyle Parker and Lisa Chico for The Brick.
Okay. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck, man.